Welcome guys to the first episode of Online Courses app. In this episode, we are going to implement the onboarding screen and phone number authentication. So let me show you the demo what exactly we are going to create in this episode. So the first screen which user will see will be this. Okay, this will be the onboarding screen. And once the user sign in with get started button, here the complete account creation flow will be here. Okay, to get the OTP. Okay. So here user will enter the PIN code verification code, and once that is done, the complete profile creation flow will be opened. Let me enter the details. I will enter the username with @ symbol. Okay. And here I will add a short bio about myself, and then we will click the next button. And here user will be able to upload their profile picture. I have my profile picture ready. Okay. Once the profile picture is ready, then we can select the date of birth. I will select this, and this will be the complete preview of the profile. Okay. If user want to see the things, we can go back and change the user details here. And once that is done, we will click next, and the complete account creation process is done here. Okay. So to check that, let's go to authentication tab here inside Firebase. Select the authentication. As you can see, the account is created and the user ID is also generated. And also we will see the Firestore database is created or not. So we have the users collection and all the details which user has entered. We have everything here. Okay. So these are the things which we are going to implement in this episode. I hope you guys will like this episode, and this is very easy to implement the phone number authentication and creating the UI in FlutterFlow. So let's start with step-by-step tutorial on how to create this kind of stuff. So we will create a new project here. I will name it as online course app. Okay. We will create a blank. Here you can add your company name. I will name it as Codzify. Okay. We will enable the web module as well, because in the future we are going to add the admin module as well. Next step, create project. Select the region. So based on your location, you can select. So I will select Mumbai here. We will enable the authentication. We will enable the user collection. And for the entry page, we need authentication. Okay. Okay. So for now, we will create a blank page here. Okay. Instead of using the template, we will use the blank page. I will name it as onboarding screen. Okay. Create page. And for the logged in page, I will create one blank page again, and that will be one page. Okay. So we will create everything from scratch in this episode. Create page, and this will happen automatically. So we will start building. Okay. Let's go to the page selector. Here you will be able to see all the pages of your project. Okay. Here inside this page selector, you will be able to see all the pages. Okay. For example, this is an onboarding page. This is an home page. For the onboarding page, if you select the widget tree here in the left side, you will be able to see all the widgets added into that specific page. So in onboarding page, we have one column here at top, and below that we have the app bar and then the text. So this is the complete widget tree. Whatever widgets you will add into this page, that will be displayed here. Okay. So we will remove everything. Select this column here inside onboarding page and right click delete it. Okay. Also delete this as well. So here select this onboarding inside widget tree. Go to right side here. Okay. Here you will be able to see all the properties related to this page. So here we will select the primary background color as black color, primary text. Okay. Okay. Select this onboarding page. I will add one stack here. Okay. I will add one stack, and inside stack, I want one image, okay, and I want one text, and I want one button to get started. Okay, so for to select the image here, and you can see button and the text here. Okay, so let me change the color of text. Select the text here. Okay, inside widget tree. Here you can see the text color here. Select as white color. Okay, so I will select this image here. You can set the width from here infinite. Okay, this will be, and select this button here. You can select the alignment from here of this button. Okay, and set this button alignment to bottom because we want this button at the bottom, and we will set the text of this button as get started. Okay, get started. Here you will be able to see the width, how you can set the width. Select as infinite, and you can add the padding from left side. Add the padding from left side as 20, so that we get the space from left side here, and also from right side we will add some padding so that we get the spacing from this. And also I want the border radius, so I will select the border radius here, and instead of 8 I will use 14. Okay, because I want the rounded border of this button. So 14 is not sufficient. I will add here as 20, like this. Okay, and if you want to change the font size of this text, you can do that as well. So if you want to change the font size here, you can set the font size from here, for example 20, like this. And instead of semi-bold I will use the light. Okay, and for this image you can see the text here. Okay, we will drag drop the text here, and I want the text here. Okay, and here you can give the text as learn to build apps 100x times faster with no code. Okay, now if you want to change the font size of this, we can do that here. I will give it as 30. Okay, we will add the padding from left side. We'll add the padding from right side for this text. Okay, now if you want to give the spacing, like for example after times, I can add the break here. Or if you want to do this like this, you can do that as well. Okay, and for this image, select the image. We will add the padding from top here, and for this text we will drag this below this. Okay, now for the image as well, I want the padding from left side, from right side, and I will add the image I already have. So I select the image from widget tree, and from image type you can select the asset, and image format will be auto. Okay, we will upload the image. Okay, so we have the image ready now. Okay, you can increase the font size of this so that it will look much better, and I will remove all the spacing so that will come naturally. Okay, now if you want to increase the height and width of this image, you can do that as well. After onboarding flow, select the pages folder. I click add page, and here you will be able to see the flows. Okay, from here we will select the authentication. Okay, here we have phone auth and KYC onboarding. We will use that flow. Add to project. Okay, add to project here. Create flow. So we have all the authentication related pages ready. Okay, we will remove this. So we will go to project tree, and this page is selected authentication for onboarding one, we will select this red box and delete this. Okay, delete this, and instead of what are your digits, we will use something else. Get started. Okay. Now let me show you for example, if I select this button here inside actions, we have already the actions ready here. Okay. So step by step, the authentication process will occur here. For example, for the page view current index 0. So let me show you what page view exactly is. So go to authentication for onboarding one page and select the widget tree. Okay. Inside this, the UI which is created is like this. So if I select the page view here, okay, inside page view we have multiple pages. So if I select this button, properties, here you can see, select the page view so that we will be able to see the pages. So the first page which is opened is this one, phone number page. Okay. When we verify the phone number, the second page which is added into this is your name. Okay. That means if you want to get some details of user, that page will be opened. So you can see the slider here that will be added here. Okay. Now if I complete this step, the third page which will open is user avatar, where user will be able to upload the photo, and also all the actions related to this is also done here. For example, if I select the upload image button here, and if I go to this, the complete flow is already done here. Okay, so this is very useful template flow in FlutterFlow, so you can use that. Okay, after that, if I select the page view here, and if I want to see the fourth page, which is date of birth, if you want to get some more details of user, you can do that. And after that, the complete summary of profile, like preview profile, here you will be able to see the user details which user has entered. And finally, the last step will be database creation, where user will, all the complete details will be added into the database. And that is also done here in this. Okay. So, and once that update document is done, the snack bar will be displayed and user will be redirected to the home page. So this is the complete flow which is already done here. All you need to do is set up the things properly. Okay. Now, for example, if I go to onboarding page and select the get started button, we will select this and open action flow on tap event, add action, navigate to, we want to navigate them to onboarding one page. Okay, and here you need to pass some parameters. So let me show you. Select the parameters, and the index will be here 0. Select the index 0, that means the page number first will be opened. Okay, so let's see, run this app. Before that, we will see, go to settings tab, whether the Firebase is enabled or not. So here we will go to authentication, enable authentication, Firebase is setting. Okay, now here inside integrations, here inside project setup, go to Firebase, and I think project is created here now. And this is our project, generate config files. Okay, generate config files. And here we haven't deployed the storage, so we will deploy this. And let's open the Firebase console so that we will be able to enable the authentication here. Okay, so here we will select the get started button. Inside build here, if you are not being able to see the authentication tab, inside build you have all the options. So you can go to authentication from here, select the sign in method. We will use the phone number authentication, enable this, and we will add some test phone numbers. For example, I will add this. Okay, we will add the 10-digit number and that will be added. So based on your country code, you have to add that number. Okay. Okay. So make sure this enable button is there here. If it is not appearing, select the save button so that this will be enabled. Similarly, you can add all the other providers from here. For example, if you want to add the Google sign in, you can do that as well. Select the Google sign in, enable this, and select the email ID and scroll this and save this. Okay. So this will enable the Google authentication here as well. So for now, we are focusing on phone number authentication in this project. You can so that phone number authentication into this project. So we will follow that step. Okay. So I think all the steps are done here. Select the connect tab here. You can see the users table. This users collection is created when we were creating the project so that we have all the details of user. Now when the user will sign in using phone number authentication, that details we will take and upload it here. Okay. Now the last part which is left is go to this settings tab, select this connect, go to the settings and make sure the rules are deployed so that we will be able to create the account. Okay, deploy now. Okay, so the rules are also deployed now. Firebase storage. So Firebase storage is not working. For that, go to build here inside Firebase. Select the storage. Now to enable the storage here, you need to upgrade the project. For okay, so to upgrade the project, you now need the Blaze plan to add the billing account. So to use the storage, so for that you need to create a billing account. Okay, once you fill all the Google account details and the plan is upgraded, okay, so you will be able to see the Blaze plan here. Now only thing left is go to settings tab Firebase and here you can see the Firebase storage and deploy this. Okay. So anything related to Firebase, if you get any kind of issues, select the settings tab in FlutterFlow, go to Firebase and see, check out these things. Whether the Firebase project is created, his project ID is there, and make sure this is secure. Don't share this with anyone, and make sure you have the config file. This can be generated only once while you create the project. So that is the thing. And here you should be able to see the deploy option in green. Okay, whenever you deploy this. And also, whenever you create any kind of table inside this connect, okay, make sure inside settings you have the Firestore rules deployed. Okay, here all the rules are enabled. For examples, users will be able to create the document, to read the document. If you don't want them to write anything, you can select the no one and delete rule as also no one. So we will see all the rules part in depth to get the app secure. For the first episode, we are keeping the things very basic, onboarding page and the authentication flow. Now let's run this and test this in test mode. For that, all you need to do is select this and select the test mode. You can also run the app in run mode as well once the complete project is created. So the basic idea of test mode is if you want to reload the complete app, this will be reloaded very quickly in development mode. For example, there is not a spacing here. Okay, for example, there is not a spacing there. And if I add the spacing from bottom here, okay, for example, if I add the 20 spacing from bottom and if I reload this app now, okay, so you can see the spacing is added from bottom. Now let's get started. Okay, I will add the phone number which we have added. So let's add that phone number. So as you can see, by default, if I am adding this any other code here, this is not taking. So why this is happening? Let's go to this onboarding page. Select the page selector here. Go to the onboarding one page and select the widget tree. Go to page view because we need to select the first page here. Okay, so go to phone number page here, and here when I select this text field here, okay, when I select this text field here the mask is added here. Okay, so you can see the mask is added here. Select this, make it as none. We don't need anything, just we are keeping the things simpler for everyone to log in. Okay, now let's reload this. Let's get started. When I select this, yeah, I will add the same number which I have added for the test. Select the next. It will auto recaptcha verifier. It will automatically capture the verification, and we will add the, let me check the, it was this one, so we will add that. Once that is done, verification code, this will verify the code for us, and here you can add the details. For example, if I add name, okay, I will say I teach FlutterFlow and Firebase, and once that is done, we will select the next, upload our face. So I will select the gallery, the profile picture ID. I will use that. Okay, once that is done, we will select the date of birth. Select the date of birth as this one, and this will be the preview of our profile. Okay, where user will be able to see all the details which we have added. Finally, we will have the profile setup, and this will be our first home page where we user will see the courses. Now to check whether the account is created or not, go to Firebase, select authentication, and you will be able to see the first user created at this date, and the ID of that user is this one. And to check whether the table is created, go to Firestore database, select the users, and here our first user is displayed. All the details of user we have here. Okay. Okay guys, so if you really like this tutorial, do like, share and subscribe the Codzify YouTube channel for more such updates. If you are really interested in exploring FlutterFlow in depth, do check out codzify.com. Okay, you will be able to see my courses here. For example, I have this grocery delivery app from scratch. This is a complete course in English, okay, and available at very minimal price with 30 days money back guarantee. If you are interested in learning a dating app from scratch, this course is in Hindi with English subtitles. So for Hindi users, for Indian users, this will be the best approach. This will be the best course to acquire. Okay, acquire the knowledge. If you are comfortable learning with English subtitles, that will be also a great part. Otherwise, this will be the English course with more better approach. Okay, we will keep updating you about the new courses which are coming. For example, dentist appointment booking. So all that stuff will be available to you. So make sure this is free registration. Make sure you register for the free trial, and that does not require any kind of payment. You will get the updates regularly from my side. Okay. And if you are short on time and don't have enough time to learn the things, you can clone the complete project from here at a very minimal cost, and you can see the things and explore at codzify.com. Okay. Okay guys, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.